Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Snarkfest. Today we're doing the third and final Narnia movie, the Voyage of the Dawntreader. I don't know. I've never read the third book, so I don't, or this book in particular, for that matter. Is it really a yo-ho sailing the seas adventure in the book, or is it actually, was this a response to the Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't know.
No, it actually is. It's exactly what the movie is. They're sailing somewhere to find something. I forget the specifics, but yes, it's very much they're on a boat.
Fair enough. We're sailing across the sea to find the MacGuffin of the film and stuff. Okay. I don't know. I did see this movie once, but full disclosure, I was drunk when I saw this movie. So I do not remember much about it.
I was sick when I watched it. I think I had an ear infection, so I don't know how well I remember it either.
Yeah. So we're just going to be pretty much going into this blind. Like I said, I remember a little bit. Like, I remember a kid becomes a dragon, but that's literally about it. So, spoiler alert, by the way. It's 2000. It's been over a decade since this movie came out. If you really need spoilers, you need help. Anyway. Yeah. Let's just get into this. And so everybody go ahead, pull yours up on, it is on Disney Plus or however else you want to watch it. Go ahead, pull yours up. And in 3, 2, 1, play.
Also, I love how Disney legit has the rights to all the movies now, despite the fact they did not help fund the third movie, because Fox did.
Yep. Well, don't worry. It's just, Disney only owns Fox now. So, but yeah.
I just know that, yeah. Walden Books went elsewhere for the third movie because I guess Disney didn't feel like the first two performed well enough to want to keep funding it.
Yeah. Which we've discussed before. These movies don't really translate well from novel to movies.
Certain books just don't. There's a lot going on, and sometimes you need a mini-series to do it better or something other than just 2 hours to tell a complex story. But I thought they've done okay with them. Granted, the last one was 2.5 hours long, which is really long for a movie that's not an Avengers movie or Lord of the Rings. But
yep. So the war is still going on. Although I do know one thing that always kind of bugged me is in the first one, they lived their entire lifespans in Narnia in the course of about 2 seconds in the real world. But here, it's been
maybe a couple years.
A couple days? Yeah, maybe a couple days, years. The war is still going on.
It's definitely been a couple of years. So there was a year between the first two movies, and maybe another year since the last one, between the last one and this one.
Yeah, but then they go to Narnia here, and who do they see? Prince Caspian. So it's like, what the heck is going on with the timeline?
It doesn't. Time travels in Narnia as it needs to relate to the real world.
Base is bent, his time is warpable.
Oh my god, Eustace Scrub. What a terrible name for a child.
Yep.
I always thought Eugene was a terrible name, but I think Eustace has it beat. It's for old people. Like the grandpa encouraged the elderly dog.
And here we see bug collections or something.
Eustace is truly annoying.
Yes. So he's on the ground reading or writing his own little fantasy book, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's this kid. This kid is actually like a real actor these days. What the heck?
Yeah, he is. Because I mean, he has a distinct face.
He's like my least favorite character in all of these movies, and yet he's the actor that I know went on to do something.
Well, it's just I think he has that distinctive face that is so.
Maze Runner.
Yeah, he was a Maze Runner. Oh, look, we do see Susan for like 30 seconds.
Or like 30 seconds.
Yeah. We see her writing a letter, and then
America. Okay, cool.
Couldn't tell you. I see a picture of the ocean blue, and doesn't like the water like spilling through the picture.
Yes, no, the picture is definitely how they get sucked back into Narnia. I remember that from the book, and I remember the movie keeping it.
And now she's starting to be like, I need to look prettier, I guess. I don't know.
Now, she's a teenager now, so yes, that's exactly what she's thinking, because that's teens become very self-aware.
Fair enough.
Will Poulter.
They are very fascinated with that painting, even though they apparently would have seen it before by now. But
oh my god, he's such a brat. I hate this kid so much.
Yeah.
But yes, he is in Maze.
He is. Yeah. I mean, he's not. Granted, I don't know. Is he such a brat in the later books?
He might. I don't know. Maybe he grows up a bit in this one, but I did not enjoy when he became the only one that keeps going back in the later books. So I'm not all that upset that they stopped making the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, and then here, these two get it, and you might want to say something like, "Hey, by the way, the pictures."
She's moving. Trying. They're not.
Shit's about to get real. No. Someone tell Mother that
he's a little tattletale.
Is literally.
He's going to smash the painting as if that's going to keep it from pouring water everywhere.
It's like, this is magical shit of magic is happening. I don't think it's gonna smashing the painting's gonna help.
Now somehow they like fall into the painting in the book. So this is they're
well in this situation
they've gone a little extreme. Like in the book, it's kind of like the painting kind of like they're looking at it and then the painting seems to like fall on them and they end up in it.
Oh.
But this works too, I guess.
That would make a little bit more sense. In the situation they had where like the room filled up with water, if they were to like all of a sudden suck everything down, then it would make sense of like, oh, they got sucked in with it. And here you're lucky they see you.
That is not how you save people who are overboard.
Back in the day, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. That boat, you were about to get crushed by the boat, but they saw you, thank God.
I think they're all just as surprised. Holy shit, it's still Caspian. We're in the same timeline as last time?
Yeah, apparently.
All right, Eustace, you go back.
Or apparently a year passed. At least we would assume a year passed between in here in Narnia too. Because how would he go from
like 1300 years or something,
being king of wherever to being a pirate on the ocean blue?
He's not a pirate. He's still king. He's on a quest. Just because you're on a boat doesn't mean you're a pirate. Jeez.
I know, but still, I like to pretend.
It's exactly what it is. Time moves as it needs to.
Oh, that Minotaur costume is not as good as the last one. Oh my gosh.
Ripper looks a lot bigger than he did last
time. Oh, Ripper Slayer. Yeah, he does.
I thought he was like normal mouse size in the last ones, and this one he looks like the size of a cat.
Yeah, he was normal mouse size in the last movie, and
got
now
bigger.
he's like, yeah. I was trying to expel the water from your lungs.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and here, what are you whining about? Yeah, let's piss off everybody and make them.
He doesn't think it's real. He thinks he's dreaming.
There he goes. Now he's dreaming.
Yeah, I think it's the fact you did say anything. Poor Eustace is not having a good day.
No, he's not.
And I don't know who the... Whoa, hey, wait now. Isn't Peter still technically High King? Nope, alright, cool. I guess Peter retired, I guess.
I don't know.
Now that he's 20, he's too old for such childish games.
Yeah, they remember Narnia.
Yeah, they did remember Narnia.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You've read all the books.
Yes, 20 years ago.
Have you read all the books?
Still in elementary school.
Okay. Or
no, Susan and Peter aren't in any of them other than the first two.
Okay. Oh, look, arrows. Yeah, being held in a place of honor on a boat, apparently. Oh, and yeah, look, she gets her kit back. He gets his sword, or is it the Peter sword? Who knows?
And they found his flashlight.
Flashlight.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Hey, it still works.
I thought Peter also, or Edmund also had a sword.
He did have a sword, but in the movies it's never explicitly made clear if it's like a special sword like Peter's was. Because Peter got his sword from Santa.
Oh yeah, Edmund wasn't there. He didn't get anything from Santa.
Yeah.
Also, poor Lucy is trying to hit on Caspian when he still has a thing for her sister. Not anymore.
Older than
More
her.
time may have passed in her world than his. We don't know. Regardless, he's still hung up on her sister. So they said 3 years passed in Narnia, I think.
Yeah.
So never mind.
Okay.
No, he's definitely still
how old
older
than
Lucy
Lucy's
by
supposed to be?
a good bit.
Yeah. Because he would have to be in his 20s at least. And she's probably...
like maybe 15.
Yeah. So too old. Let's put it like that. That boat is really small for for I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Reef cheap singing. I vaguely remember that song from the book.
Yeah, it's a song I don't know.
It's a prophecy.
Oh. They did pretty good for the yeah. They did pretty good for his CGI at least.
Yeah.
The Minotaurs in the background that we see, not so much, but him, he looks good.
Well, the Minotaurs, they look like they try to use more costume practical effects than CGI, which I can appreciate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I certainly do appreciate it. The problem is that when they try to speak, it doesn't really it doesn't really look that well.
Oh, look at the
look, the siren
things.
Yeah. Or sea nymphs, whatever.
Well,
Yeah, I guess they're not sirens because they're not trying to sing.
Exactly, they're not trying to kill you. Might get those
Yeah.
later. I don't really remember. I mean, it's a kid's book, so it's not going to be as
probably
as
not
Odyssey, but
yeah.
The Odyssey is very dark.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Edmund still knows how to sword fight.
Well, it can't have been that long, and you would think he's probably been practicing a bit. So
who's gonna practice sword fighting with him in 1944 London?
Oh, Edmund. Oh, I thought you said Caspian. My bad.
Of course, Caspian still knows how to sword fight.
Maybe this is just supposed to be a montage of him relearning. And he's probably the boat master, I guess. Got a pint of ale. Probably just water, honestly, but still. Oh, look who's back. Oh no. Don't be too much of a dick because they will just push you overboard.
Oh.
Yeah, been kidnapped by what? A magical painting that took you into water? Thank you.
He's just warming up.
He's just warming up. Oh man.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad for Lucy and Edmund. They're finally back in Narnia, and and they dragged their cousin along with them that they can't stand. Good for them for not letting him completely ruin their good times, though.
Yeah. A port of some. Yeah. Sending a landing party would probably be the best option, but you'd have to be careful.
Poor Caspian. Every time the humans come around, he has to fight them for power again.
I mean, yep.
I get you guys are High King, but you've been away for a while, so no one wants to listen to you. Why is this so hard for you to understand? I did this with Peter in the last movie, and now I have to do it again with Edmund.
But Edmund is way more reasonable than
Yep.
Yes and no, because Edmund is finally High King because his brother's not there, and yet he still doesn't have any power.
Yep.
I hope you fall in.
Ouch. I don't know what good a mouse would really do helping someone out because it's just a mouse is not going to have enough strength to be able to.
He's just being courteous.
Well, I know he's just being polite.
They're going to be besties by the end of the movie anyway. Just wait and see. Actually, I don't know if they are besties by the end of the movie.
Oh, get the crossbow already.
wise choice.
Did they have crossbows in the last movie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did they bring Eustace?
You want to have at least a couple people stay back.
They should have just left him. He probably begged to be on land again.
Couldn't.
He's trying to find the British.
He is.
Yeah.
He's trying to find the British consul. That's going well.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Did he look and see the people scared inside and say that there's nobody in? Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah, give him a dagger just in case.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Standing guard. The boats we pushed away, and then you're stuck here. And they got bells or something hanging from the ceiling because why the hell not?
This is clearly a monastery where they make bells.
Apparently.
It's dead. That's why they're crossed off. They're crossed out because they're dead.
Yeah. Yep. Not everybody's crossed out, but most of them are.
Wow, they were just chilling up in the bells. I'm really confused as to where they were.
My question is, why are you?
Because
Yeah,
they
I
came
am
down
too.
to attack them.
Yeah, but there's no indication that they were.
The lighting here is not really
Yes.
conducive for a fight.
Just let him die.
Yeah, and Eustace was
I
captured
do,
real
actually.
easily because, of course.
No, make him squeal like a girl again. Nobody likes them. It's fine.
I was gonna say make him squeal like a pig, but hey.
Holy crap, poor Edmund.
Yeah.
Dang, wow. Narnia's really fallen into some dark times here. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. I haven't read the books in 20
Granted-
years. I don't know anymore. 5 years to be more accurate.
Yeah. Although it is kind of raises the question of exactly how much of Narnia is.
Well, that's what they were
Caspian
just saying.
Kingdom.
These islands used to be part of the
'Cause-
Narnia Kingdom. Like back when Edmund and Lucy were first reading.
Back when Peter.
So that's why he said he's their king.
Yeah. Not in the 1,000+ year sense. We get another mystical old guy here.
No, Lord Byrne.
Merlin?
I feel like I missed the backstory of why we should know who he is. Yeah,
He's one of the-
definitely was not
He's
paying
important
attention at one
somebody.
point.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Oh, thanks.
Take your time, buddy.
They took the wife, but not the husband and
Yeah,
child.
sell her into slavery.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just take them
Apparently.
all?
Because
Yeah.
taxes.
Did you say taxes?
Assuming that's what that is.
Oh.
Oh, wait, would you put this one back here?
I didn't hear where they take it. I didn't hear where
They didn't say where they're taking them. We're going to see what happens. Apparently, it looks like they are going to be sacrificed.
Sacrifices. Yeah.
Wonderful.
The smoking. Yeah. Beware magic smoke of magic.
That's just all gone. It's okay. They probably just went back to England.
And now they're gone.
How do you find the source of a mist? I guess a magical source? I don't really know how you do that.
Yeah.
Do you just assume that somebody's like
I don't either.
it?
They're throwing. They're sticking. And now Luce is being bid on. Sold.
Does he just have a random thing, like
Spines.
padlock around his neck? What is that doing?
Yeah, he does. What the heck is that for?
That's an award? All right, cool. Wow, okay. Where were you when Lucy was on this costume block?
There we go.
Oh my god.
Hey, it took a minute. That's what we're gonna do.
And now Lucy's lost because she's already been sold and taken away.
But Lucy's supposed to be lost.
Yeah,
Don't you
she
guys
got lost in the
understand
next
that
like 30
everything in Narnia
seconds.
happens for a reason?
Oh, look, she's not. She's still
Even
right
if it's a
there.
crap out cocaine riddled reason.
Someone's
There
gonna
he
be
is.
pissed. They paid for Lucy and they're not getting her. She still has a sold sign.
Yeah. She's actually pretty good at fighting with a
Well, she
branded
got
book.
whatever she could first get her hands on. It's not like she has her dagger on her.
Whee!
Wow, people are just being tossed around left and right. You know, considering that
he's just
they
tossing
went
people like crazy.
like completely different producers, it still has a really good, like, it's got the same feel as the first two movies still. Like, Harry Potter didn't even have this much consistency between directors, but Narnia can
Yeah,
keep
I'll
consistency
give you
between
that, yeah,
freaking,
definitely.
like, producing studios.
Mhm.
Maybe it's because Walden Books had their hand in it both times or something, but still,
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed. As annoying as he is, it's, I don't really blame him
Yeah,
for that
and there
one.
he's expecting the boat to row.
He has no idea how to actually do anything in a boat. Wow, that is.
Behind him with the knife, and he's gonna just whack.
Yeah, I saw that happening.
Oops.
Why do you still think you're gonna find the British consul here?
Yeah.
You can't let the reality.
Except for
You need
now
to go
when I'm
save
living
the mother.
here.
Yeah. Does he take place in
Apparently
part of the
that
next
was
verse?
just Adam Warlock.
Yes. I knew he was gonna be in something big soon. I was like, why have I seen his face on posters? Because he's gonna be Adam Warlock in the next Guardians movie.
Yeah.
Midsommar.
Well, we never watched that, so I wouldn't
Maze
know.
Runner.
I knew that's what I said. I said he was in Maze Runner.
They found a sword that's all rusted and shit.
Well, I mean,
Or-
it's been at the bottom of the ocean
Alright.
for a couple thousand years.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a
You're
magic
lucky there's
sword
anything left.
made out of barnacle.
Yeah.
Or covered in barnacle. Hard to tell if it was made to be that way or just was not taken care of. Like, how do you not take care of a sword Aslan gave you? Like, even Peter's sword was in immaculate condition after it sat at the bottom of ruins for 1,300 years.
No doubt, yeah.
He's like, thanks for this piece of shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, he looks actually kind of excited about it. Good for you, Edmund.
Actually, Edmund sort of.
He's a natural sword. Who knows?
How does Eustace have a diary on him?
Don't. Maybe it's the piece of paper he had in his sock. I
Because the
guess.
author of all these, I think, is in the guy.
Man, he just lives
that's
in
not-
denial, doesn't he?
Paper he had. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so you know those talking minotaur things?
Oh, it was
Everybody,
just covered
yeah,
in
you're
barnacle.
talking about how everybody's got mad, and
Those are just barnacled.
Yeah, he's cleaning it. It might. You never know.
well, I'm at least thankful that they're actually putting the effort into cleaning it, and that he didn't just touch it and then just magically fix itself, I guess. Does the bird talk? Nope.
I mean, in a land where there's minotaurs and talking mice, I don't blame him for thinking a bird can talk as well.
No doubt. He easily could have said that.
That's what
But
makes it funny.
That is what makes it funny. Oz is weird like that too, though. When Dorothy goes back with a chicken, the chicken can talk, and she's like, Toto couldn't talk when I brought him. What's up with that?
yeah. On the ship's pantries, because that, you know, you got to ration that stuff because you're on a boat. It might, you might not, you know, who knows when you're going to see food land next.
That's why Reaper Chief is pissed off at him. Aslan did give him that tail. We watched that. No, you don't put a period and then an exclamation point. Who talks like that? Drop the knife! Why are you still carrying the knife?
No doubt.
We're on a boat, motherfucker!
Where are you gonna run? And he's just Reaper Chief's just having fun. This is not, he's not even trying.
I like how Reaper Chief is like teaching him how to fight better as he.
Yeah, he's actually teaching him to be useful. Oop. Yep, man, he just right behind you. You just got owned by a mouse.
What do you? Yeah, and no one is surprised.
Yeah.
He's going to give her the orange.
Yep.
Wait, did Eustace give up the orange? Or was he forced to?
Reaper Chief got it off of him. Because Eustace is useless. He's just useless, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
You would have gotten your ass kicked.
Sort of you yet.
Yeah, you would have been flat on your butt.
You'd have been sliced at the fucking Achilles.
Yeah.
You'd have been bleeding out.
Okay.
Achilles to the carotid. Oh, yeah. Man, that's what brought down, what's his face?
Achilles?
Exactly.
I like how they just gave the Caspian actor a beard and they're like, he's older now.
He's older.
Yeah, why not? Reaper Chief.
He is in this one. I don't think he was in the first movie.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first one.
Terrifying.
I looked that up last week, and now that you mentioned that, I remember seeing that he was.
I know he wasn't in the first one, but so. There's invisible people.
Scream?
I think they covered her mouth.
You do something.
Ow.
Right?
Bite.
Right?
Oh, they got a hand over her mouth, apparently.
Yeah.
Where's Aslan when you need it?
Nothing ever happens the same way twice. Lucy's got to learn to fight for herself at some point.
No doubt. Yeah, you're fighting the invisible people is going to be really difficult.
Terrifying invisible beast. If you could see us, you would be really intimidated. Yeah.
They're probably really cute and fuzzy, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
She will very clear. Oh, yeah.
This is kind of when you play the "Don't you know who I am" card. Come on now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good job, Lucy.
Yeah.
Friends.
Into the house of the oppressor. This one.
Oh, hello.
I mean,
Magical
Jacob,
door.
it's Narnia, aren't
Are we surprised that anything around here is magic?
Magical door. That's kind of like a par for the course.
She's talking to invisible people. Like, are we surprised the house is
Yeah, pretty
invisible as
much.
well?
No doubt.
I like how this is all based on the fact that she's female and had a book next to
She
her
can
head.
read. That's what it comes down to. She can read.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You could have just started with that. The fuck's the oppressor? You're really just okay. What makes the unseen seen?
Yeah, they're really
Smoke.
dressing.
Let me just throw some flour on you, and then I'll be able to see where you're at.
Is that what she does?
I don't know, but it's what people normally
That'll
do.
work.
You throw paintballs at them, or flour, or throw them in water,
Yeah,
or you cover them in something. It's the oldest trick in the book when it comes to fighting invisible
Do
people.
something.
So smart.
I
Yeah.
feel like we just watched a movie that did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You may have.
Yes. Where were their guards? Well, I mean, yeah, where were their guards?
Yeah, you think they'd have guards paying attention during the night.
I mean,
and
obviously,
you're
you're not
still
going
asleep.
to see invisible people creep up on you, but you would have seen Lucy float away kicking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This is a very elaborate house. The Book of Incantations.
No doubt.
Cool.
Why not? Oh, painting. Oh, God, that was. And now it opens.
Oh, a spell to cure toothache. That seems useful.
Yeah. A forgetting spell. Yeah, no doubt. A spell for snow. Oh, that'll work. That'll make them visible.
I mean, that would also make people be seen. Congrats, Lucy. It is now snowing inside. Hooray! You can do magic.
Yay!
Reminds you of your first time in Narnia, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look at her smell. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just glad they actually put her in practical clothes for once. Like, she's not dressed in some weird dress like she was in the second movie.
Oh shit. I hate it when books do that.
Yeah.
Oh, green mist.
Oh, there's a green mist thing. Careful.
That must be the oppressor. Because we're very subtle with the names of bad guys. Oh, no, don't do it.
The oppressor.
Oh, guess what, guys?
Yeah.
Susan is technically in this a little bit longer than you thought. Look, it's because she wants to be Susan.
Oh, for real? Oh.
No, she's gonna do the spell and make herself look like Susan.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe he just ripped a page out of the book.
Yeah, and here, I don't believe that Liam Neeson was the voice of Aslan in this movie. He was in the first one, and I think the second one I don't remember. Grant Aslan's only in like the last minute of this movie, so
there you go. This will be good.
There you go.
The H? What? Did you just say H?
Yeah.
Stop right there. Oh, there it is.
Now all is visible.
Now all is visible.
What? There's been someone here the whole time?
Yep.
And body of a different tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Just a bunch of dwarves standing on other dwarves. Oh, they only got one leg too.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, calm down. Where is he? What mansion?
Rumbling, liquid, rippling.
Oh, it took a while for the
Oh
magic.
yeah, it's bigger. It takes a little longer for the magic to wear off on it.
I guess. Still in denial.
Oh, Liam Neeson's still the voice of Aslan.
Huh.
That's what he thinks. You have wronged us, magician. I have not wronged you. I made you invisible for your own protection. Protection? I have proper message.
You could have if you wanted to. Wow, this is
Yeah, these
cool.
so annoying.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Or would you rather?
Oppressor! You would think that he pulled a magic sword out of a lake. Those are definitely fun.
They're clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
These ones stuff.
maybe.
Are you gonna wear them?
Yes,
Did you never wear your other one?
I do it. I am not, no. I was in a bit of a rush this morning to get here.
All right. Oh, and it's a carpet. Yay.
Oh, it's a map
Oh, it's a
carpet.
map. After a bit, work.
Ooh, it's a magic map. Dark Island. Wow. I mean, how did you not think to start there?
Yeah, no doubt.
It's called Dark Island. I'm sorry, I still can't get over the fact it's called Dark Island. Like they didn't even try.
Yeah. Yeah, he was not trying at this point. 6 other swords.
Well, yeah. They said at the beginning there were 7 lords, which means there's 7 swords. Oh my god, that's a rhyme I do not want. Nope.
And now it's stuck in your head.
Yep.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Wait, Aslan's table is all the way over here? I thought
What is the geography of Narnia?
apparently it's, I don't know.
That's
A bunch of
shifting.
It does. Maybe. I mean,
Granted, at this point, if you were to just put the Aslan table in the back of a giant turtle, I would buy it.
I like the wood grain more, but you already have wood grain. Okay. Don't fall to temptation. Let's do it. Let's find the 7 swords of the 7 lords and arrange them at Aslan's table.
Yeah. They got 1 sword, so they need
1
6
down.
more, and there's probably like
A bunch of them have to be in the same place.
It's like
Otherwise,
probably
this
like-
movie's going to take way too long to collect 7 swords individually.
yeah. Well, this movie's just shy of 2 hours long, so they're gonna be rushing through these, get all the swords. Steer the boat.
Yes, that's what happens when you're at sea.
Mhm.
Wow, Eustace, this is why you don't have friends.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you're one of those annoying, I'm always miserable types, so.
Yeah. You're not even a glass is half empty type. You are literally just, there's no glass, there's no water, I'm pissed.
This is your last chance to turn back. There's no guarantee we'll spot the blue stars anytime soon. Not in this storm. Even in the heat cap trying to find the Romantic place. We can set it right past.
That ceiling was higher up in the earlier parts of the movie. Now they can just grab it.
Maybe they're in a different section than they were at the beginning of the movie.
Different room.
We would like to move on and explain to Mr. Vince that we're about to research his family. I'll get back. Just a word of warning. Sea can play nasty tricks on a crew's mind. Very nasty.
Because they got the lights moving back and forth. And it's not just the camera shaking and the actors going, oh my gosh, we're shaking so much.
This isn't Star Trek. Jeez.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm at least thankful that they actually have the set is moving. I need to make myself beautiful now because And oh yeah, things got dark except for one. Oh wait, the storm's passed apparently for her.
Wait, where is she now?
I don't know.
You can't tell me her room on the boat is actually this big.
It was, and I'm guessing she got teleported or something. And does she become Susan here or? Yeah. So she's got to see Edmund, and Edmund's got to be like, why is Susan here now? Where the hell is Lucy?
Got a big band song going.
Yeah, and now she's American, I guess.
Oh, look, Peter is randomly here too. Okay, cool.
Oh, look, Peter's there too. Oh my gosh. They got him for a scene. Yeah, who's Lucy?
I'm not sure about it. Sit back.
Sit back where?
What's going on?
Yeah, here.
Lucy.
Hey, look.
No. Is he there? Is he not there? It's magic. Who cares?
Yep. See, but he's not there. He is.
But you chose it.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
You wished yourself away. With it much. Your brothers and sisters didn't know you. You discovered it first.
That's true. Nobody else would have gone hiding in that wardrobe if she hadn't.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow, Aslan came just to give her some good wisdom, and then that's it.
Yep. And now she's like, I shouldn't have even taken this stupid paper.
Wow, that was harsh.
That was, yeah.
There was a lion roaring. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Now there's the green mist on the ship.
Mist.
Beware. Did she like bring it with her by taking the page with her?
I guess. He's having bad dreams now because, of course.
The White Witch? Sure, why not?
Yep.
I'm kind of impressed they got Tilda Swinton back, even for a hot second for that. Again, all things considered, going from Disney to Fox, they've maintained some great continuity.
Yep. And Edmund is absolutely not going to fall for the White Witch's spell anymore. Nope. He's like, nope. I see her. I draw my sword and I stab her now. Oh, we found an island. And the sea's much calmer now.
Okay.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah, food and water are always going to be number one.
Wait, how did he get off the boat so quick and over there?
How do you stay off the boat and hide behind a rock? What?
What? Oh, because they're
Apparently
all
no
already...
one's just hiding. Yeah.
Wait, who's there already?
You would think they'd just tie him to the mast of the boat and be like, all right, there you go.
Why is there a rope there? Somebody clearly went exploring before. There's a rope here, which means somebody's probably still down there and didn't come back out. Let me go follow and see if they got stuck.
Yeah.
They're looking for the sun, aren't they?
Yeah, sure. That's true. I thought they were looking for Dark Island.
Or isn't this where we get the Midas touch?
Yes. I don't know. It's magic. It's a pool.
I'm kidding.
It's
It could be upside down. I feel like something did that. Can't remember what, but something did.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time something weird happened.
That dude is stone. All right, we're gonna have a Medusa moment. Wow, this really is turning into the Odyssey, isn't it?
No, I think he's gold. I think this is the Midas touch moment.
Well, I like how they say it looks like gold. I'm like,
Midas
you cannot tell
touches
from this viewpoint in the movie what color he looks. There we go. That's definitely
gold.
you
can't tell from this viewpoint.
Don't touch the water, guys.
Yeah, and like, oh, the branch is turning to gold. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Don't fall.
Oh
in.
no, mine froze.
Hey, we're fine.
We're fine. We're back. We're back. He looks like he was trying to drink it.
Yeah, he must have fallen.
And then instead started to turn to gold. Oh crap, they need that sword though.
Yeah, the sword can resist turning to gold though. So yeah, we're gonna use this other sword to lift it out.
I might want to pull Edmund.
There you go.
What are you doing, Edmund?
Yeah, step away from the pool. Unlimited riches. Yeah, he's being
Isn't that how
tempted
this shit always turns out?
Yeah, pretty much. Could be the most powerful. And no, you could just make unlimited gold shit. That wouldn't make you powerful. It would make you wealthy, but.
Well, isn't money is power?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. Edmund, this is your third trip to Narnia. Have you ever been able to take anything home with you? No. Everything's been left behind. Every time. Aw, spineless is that? Wow, are you? Because
like I said, he's being tempted by evil. Thank you, Lucy.
Your movie's really loud, Jacob. It's coming in through my speakers pretty well here. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I lowered it down.
I think so, yeah.
Is that better?
I don't want Disney getting mad at you.
Yeah, don't want another freaking copyright strike. The one we did on Hercules is still freaking struck for some reason, even though I filed the counterclaim a long time ago. No, I think he get the same idea as Edmund of like, oh, I'm gonna take the gold thing with, and then that's why he becomes dragon. I think.
A dragon.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
yeah, he finds a bunch of gold. And yeah. Whee! That wasn't that steep of a drop.
The Kingdom of Midas. Yes, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much, kid.
Yep.
I love how he just grabs a small container. Just grab a chest.
He's not gonna be able to carry everything he wants
Yeah,
to anyway.
not the big chest that was right there. Oh,
Gold's
now he's
heavy.
oh, look, he found a skull. Gold is very heavy.
That's
This is
definitely going to turn him into a dragon.
Up there's the smoke. Or the mist, whatever we want to call it.
Does he get wise at all in this thing?
No, he's really annoying. I hated
The
him.
entire movie?
I think so. I thought some volcanic
Yeah,
stuff was
only
actually
now
pretty
they realize someone's missing.
probable. Why do you bring him along?
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, you would think they would just tie him to the boat and be like, "All right, you're stuck here."
Well, I mean, that could be
We
seen
don't want to
as
have to pay these
that would
people.
definitely not be the best approach. As much as you'd want to.
Yeah.
Eustace is definitely a dragon by now.
Yep. Well, they found the gold shit.
That's burned.
And the shoe that's been scorched. Yeah. And all his clothes have been scorched.
Oh, they found his diary though.
Oh, yeah, he did have a diary. Yep. Read it, Mel. Maybe it'll be like,
I'm pretty sure he was
turning
not
into a
writing
dragon.
as he
Please help.
transformed. It'd be very Monty Python. I'm turned into scales. Ah!
He must have died while carving it. He wouldn't just write down art. You just say it. There's a movie we need to do sometime.
Oh, look, they found 2 swords in one go.
Yeah, why not?
I told you they're gonna have to start finding multiple swords at each location.
Yeah, they're gonna be finding a lot of them real quick.
Still 5 more to go.
Oh. No, they have.
They have
4 more to go.
4. I can't count.
Yeah, they've heard the dragon.
That was clearly a dragon, Lucy.
Yep, there's the fireball.
Yes, the volcano is shooting
Wasn't Lucy
fire
on the
out
island
of the
with them?
side.
Yeah. Wasn't Lucy on the island with them? Did they all go back to the
No,
boat,
Lucy
I guess?
didn't go on the island with. Oh yeah, she did. I don't know how she got on the boat.
Well, so they were
Oh,
really
she
cool.
went back to the boat, and Edmund went to go look for Eustace.
Okay.
Oh
Dragon.
yeah, that's Eustace because he still has the
Thankfully,
bracelet
he
on
knows
his
how to
arm.
fly. Yep.
Nothing. It's not doing anything. Notice how it's not throwing fire at you.
Yeah, it's just flying
It's
around.
not actually doing anything. It's just chilling.
How it's just spinning around. Yeah.
Reaper Jeep's gonna figure it out. It's fine.
Whee!
Dang.
You stab him in the hand. That would hurt. It's going back for Edmund and Caspian. I forget, how do they find out that the dragon's actually...
Someone's got to realize it's not
useless?
actually trying to... Okay, no.
Yeah. Shh. So... fire and shh.
I mean, I kind of like him better as a dragon.
I definitely like him better as a dragon.
Yeah.
Must have been hunted by the dragon. Everyone knows the dragon's treasure is enchanted. Well, anyone can hear.
Now we don't have to worry about his whining voice.
Yeah, I like him way better as a dragon. Or he's just way whiny.
Yeah. So you gotta take the bracelet off, and they hope that turns him into human, but no.
Is there any way to take it back? But I know.
How am I supposed to know?
I'll tell that it will not be fixed.
Yeah, no doubt.
People over the
You can't leave him alone.
Well, we can't bring him on board. Vinny and you and the others take one boat back. Let's let us stay here till morning. What else? But you've no provisions. And no means of staying warm, Your Majesty. And you will see.
We've got fire.
You got a fire-breathing dragon. Only staying warm is gonna be
We've
an issue.
got fire. We can stay warm.
A long way from home. When I was a boy, I used to love you saying the end of the world.
Who are you talking to?
Edmund?
Oh, Edmund's still awake. Okay. And
You
here,
really expect those two to have a heart to heart after?
yeah. Reap Jeep is gonna have a heart to heart with Eustace, but Lucy's gonna have a heart to heart with this little girl too.
Yeah, at this point though, you'd think that like Caspian and Edmund would have a like legit conversation about power and struggle.
You'd think, yeah, but no, they just gloss over that real quick.
Is he still a dragon?
Yeah, he's sleeping on the beach.
Yep.
At least I know he's a dragon.
Isn't he a dragon for the rest?
I have no idea.
I hope so.
I don't think he is.
Damn it. I give them this though. The writers of Eustace did a great job because
Of making
he
him
is
annoying?
so annoying.
He's really annoying.
Like
Yeah.
it was well written, well acted, because you get exactly what you need.
An annoying little shit.
We need a whiny petulant piece of shit. So hey, but yeah, now Reap Jeep gets to have his heart to
Yeah.
heart with Eustace.
See, they're gonna be besties.
Yep. But I think he's a dragon for almost the rest of the movie until he turns back at the end.
To be a dragon.
Yeah. Reap Jeep going on tales about.
Yeah, sure, why not?
He's a good storyteller, apparently. Yep. Pay attention. A nice blue star. Apparently that's important.
Yeah, they're supposed to be chasing it or some crap. I guess you can only see it in the morning.
I guess.
And they've always just slept through it. Or maybe it only appears certain times of the year.
I guess.
I don't know.
Is that dragon gonna fly the entire time?
Yeah, it's too big to fit on the ship.
Can't you just land on the ship for like a
Really?
break? Can he swim?
I have no idea.
Hey, look.
The water nymphs are.
Well, yeah, she always talks. Don't go this way.
Oh God! Danger! Danger! Danger!
Nymph like, I'm out.
Yep.
Yep.
Ramadoodoo. Yeah, don't say, Drinian.
You got a dragon.
I feel like someone's got to betray them, right? Like, this is just going to...
Yep. Yeah, things are just going way too well. Reap Chief's just hanging out of the dragon's head. Why not? Oh, it's a
Ow.
whee! Ball.
Oh, he's pulling
Oh,
it.
he's
Yeah,
pulling
like
out.
I said, why don't you tie it? Oh, dragon.
I don't think. Would he be able to
I hope he
provide
doesn't
enough or to be able to pull the boat that size? I don't think so. Certainly not with wings that damn small. I'm a little bit surprised that dragon can fly at all.
It's fine. It's fine.
They have 3 swords. They found 2 of them on the island, so that means they got 7, so 4 left.
Apparently having a dragon was a good idea.
Look,
Yeah.
I found Ramadoo's. Maybe the other 4 are already there. They were only missing 3 to begin with.
That would be a way to expedient the process.
Wait, isn't Peter's one of the great swords?
No.
No, that's right. It was Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Don't think
Santa
so.
Claus. Aslan didn't bequeath Peter his sword. Santa Claus did.
Yeah. Well, there's a question. How come Santa Claus is only in the
'Cause
first
it's
movie?
only winter in the first movie. Santa's sleigh is not going to be able to go across the ocean. He would need a boat for that.
Well, that raises the question of when it's winter in Narnia, does Santa
Yes.
also visit everybody there?
Don't eat that. It's
Why not?
clearly cursed.
Yeah. The forbidden fruit.
What, an apple?
I think that's
Look,
the
there's
point of
3
it.
people at the table. They found 3 more
Oh.
swords. Crap, they're still missing 1.
Do all the 3 people have a sword?
Yeah, with his crest on it.
Got a ring. Yeah.
Is he? Oh, he is.
He's alive.
Is he alive or is the tree infecting him?
Yeah, who knows?
Really?
Thank you.
This is Aslan's table.
Oh, that's a great
I told
way.
you they found 3 more. They're still missing a sword though.
Yeah. That's a great way to.
Was
Well,
the
they're gonna
stone
find all the
knife?
rest of the sword.
Sure.
That's a
Was
great
the
way to
stone
fix
knife
it.
the one that killed Aslan in the first movie? Yeah, I can do the math. Of course, you're still missing one. You could have known you were still missing one before you laid them all on the table.
Yep. And now it's gonna give you the last
It's
sword.
the blue fairy. It's going to give him the last sword.
Yep.
Green fairy is way more fun.
No, that one's obviously evil. It's the green mist.
Yep.
Absolute babe.
Some
Who the heck
blue
is
spirit.
this chick?
I have
No.
no idea.
Do not eat.
Yeah.
Are you though?
At least it's not the White Witch.
Edmund, are you going to fall for this bullshit again?
Apparently.
You've already established that the food.
Being fair, it is a different actor.
actress. But they've already established the food is cursed.
Yep.
No.
No.
Yeah, this entire thing's about temptation, so don't do it.
No, I'm froze again.
Like I said, this entire movie's about
I
temptation.
might be a couple seconds behind you. I'm good. I'm good. It came back.
You froze?
Yeah.
Okay. So it
Yeah.
didn't freeze for long, so you're probably like a second behind me then. Bring you everything you ever wanted. Probably don't take it.
Don't follow her either. Jesus.
Point us out where we need to go.
Apparently, the 7th one is, of course, on Dark Island.
Yeah. So apparently there are 2 islands. They're on the first one, and Dark Island's just a little bit further on.
Do you, though? She's probably evil. I mean, she seems nice enough.
Is she actually
Like
evil?
I said,
I don't know.
I mean, the question is
Yeah.
she evil or, just like there? Neither good nor bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just this entire movie's about temptation. So it's just it gets me that we're gonna have a mystical spirit offer you a bunch of food, which you've been
They're
starving
not
for.
dead, so I guess the food
I don't
was actually
know.
okay
And
to
apparently
eat.
nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened.
So
It's called
apparently-
Dark Island. Obviously, it's pure evil.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think archers or bows and arrows and swords are going to save you from just evil. We're not talking about bad guys.
Probably
We're
not.
talking about just the essence of evil. Aw, when she grows up, she wants
Yeah.
to be as pretty as Lucy. You're going to be as pretty as
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep. Is Lucy now realizing that she doesn't have to
Yep,
be like
that's
Susan
exactly
in order
what
to be
that is.
beautiful, I guess? I don't know. Thank God they had armor that just so happens
Well, at
to
least
fit
it's not
Edmund.
just chainmail and spalders this time. It's leather and spalders. And leather chest plate.
That's true. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This one is. Yeah.
Is this Peter's sword?
Oh, look at them.
Whee! I will not accept surrender.
You're a dragon. You are a dragon, Eustace. Jeez, what are you afraid of?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you make the coward into a dragon, the coward's still gonna be a coward, I guess.
Better. This is a.
So now is not the time to fall into these temptations. Be strong.
Yep.
We're just kind of sprinting to the end now.
What?
Think of the lost souls we're here to save.
Mm-mm.
This is not much for an inspirational speech.
For Narnia!
Apparently it was.
Crew shouting harder. Well, of course, the people in the movie are going to think it's inspirational.
Yeah.
I give it like a 3.
Not
Maybe a 5.
even. You're being generous.
It is not like the most inspirational.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day type thing.
Exactly. There are better speeches out there. This one wouldn't
Yeah.
even be on the top 100.
Yeah.
For Narnia!
Beware of the green mist.
You're all gonna die.
Yep.
I like how Peter was in this movie for all of 10 seconds.
Yeah, why not? Oh, is this where we get sirens?
Yeah, it's more or less what's going on, I think.
It's kind of what they're alluding to. His dad, I guess.
Dang. Dang, Dad.
Yeah.
Harsh.
It's the White Witch again. Stab her.
At least he's got some sense.
Yep.
They're
No one else
all
sees that, I
seeing
guess?
their
So
own
apparently everybody's
things.
seen Yeah. Makes you wonder what Lucy
exactly.
saw,
Lucy
but
already
they got
overcame her
temptation.
temptation. Her temptation was wanting to be Susan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. This guy is not all that threatening sounding, I'll be honest. I like how his flashlight still works and is very useful. Look how bright that light is.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the last sword.
That is the last sword. Oh, that works.
Right? Oh, that worked. Thank you, Eustace. Calm down, buddy.
I am your king. Caspian. My lord!
I think my landlord's doing something outside my window. I'm not sure if you can hear that banging.
That sword is gone. The center of Athenian. Why are you, Majesty? Do not think. Do not let it know your feelings. Or it will
Oh, here comes the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
sorry.
Except he didn't think of the Stay Puffed Marshmallow
Yep.
Man. He just thought of sea monsters.
Loch Ness Monster.
I hate sea monsters.
Yep. It's Nessie. Roar.
Did he think of Gyarados?
I guess. I don't know.
That is an interesting snake-looking thing. Oh, wow, Eustace, that thing, you're barely as big as its head. For Narnia!
Eustace finding the oh shit, Eustace is getting attacked.
Ouch. Yeah, you should be relying on the flame breath a lot more there, buddy.
The dragon just saved your life. He's taken the sword to the table, I hope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where he's going.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm surprised that guy was able to throw that sword with that much oomph.
Yeah, no doubt. The bird. He just finds a random sandbar. What the flip did he imagine to get this type of
He imagined
worm
sea
creature?
monsters.
Just random sea monsters, and this is what we get.
Now they're gonna die.
And now it's gonna wrap the boat around and crush it, I guess. You got sword, stab it.
That's
that
fine.
might not be a good idea.
What?
Smash the serpent on the rocks, and why not?
Does she know how to shoot a bow and arrow?
Was Lucy carrying? No. Apparently. What? They could just climb out the dragon's mouth? What?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Got good distraction.
She does have Susan's
really
magic bow.
Yeah. That'll work.
Did I never give you breakfast this morning, kitty cat?
Ow. Yay. Turning him human. Yay! Thank God.
Yay!
Why not?
What about the sword in his shoulder, though? Is he gonna take care of that
Now,
too?
apparently.
Oh look, I like how he's
got
back in
clothes.
his clothes, even though we saw his clothes
Yeah.
burned and left in the gold pile.
Yeah, he's got new clothes. And the worm's glowing now.
What? What? That's a new thing. Edmund, what the
What?
heck did you imagine?
Now it's a cobra? I don't even know. I'm human again. Where am I? Oh, he's back on the island, so he's gonna bring the last sword to
Yep,
the
sounds
table.
about right.
Why not? It makes sense. Harpoon? Why were the harpoons not already being
Maybe
used?
they were. Or maybe the sea creature had been crushing them before. I like how he's barefoot. His shoes remained lost, but his pants and shirt came back.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, no doubt.
I like how the three of them are still back, like there. I think they've learned their lesson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the smoke pulled him back. Cut her face. Now Eustace is gonna save the day.
Yeah, that worked out so well the last time she made you promises, didn't it?
Out. Yeah. Whee! Mystical light of glowy. Now it's a lightsaber, apparently.
Yep. With your powers combined, I am Captain Narnia.
Wait,
He has a lightsaber?
That's what it takes.
yeah, apparently.
Hey, Zeus. I forgot to feed Zeus this morning.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
Well,
lightsabers.
it's Percy Jackson, the lightning thief, too. The sea monster is dead.
They've defeated Dark Island in the Great Evil Green Mist.
Yeah,
Okay,
apparently.
but, like, did someone summon the Green Mist? Like, where did it come from to begin with?
It's just a spell.
I don't know.
Somebody's got to cast a spell.
Wait, what happened to them?
The dragon. They were fighting the sea creature.
The sea monster that was kind of a cobra type thing. It's hard to explain. I don't even know what the thing was.
Expanded and grew jaws and split itself open.
Like I said, it kind of cobra type thing.
Yeah.
He's a good computer.
Oh, look, all the people that were sacrificed are alive again. Where have they been?
Hooray!
Mom's not there.
Well, that's kind of harsh.
No, she's right there.
Oh, down she is.
No, don't.
No, don't. Oh my god.
Oh, of course, she just knows jumping
You're
in.
coming to the
Don't
boat.
do that. Never do that.
That boat can't fit you. You're gonna cause it to capsize, and then you'll have 10 people overboard.
You know the worst part about all of this?
No doubt.
You take them all aboard, and the boats are gonna
What's
have to be
that?
left behind, obviously.
Now you need like 4 times the rations.
They have 0 rations left. They used it all to get here.
Yeah.
Wait, why did he... Did he swim from one island to the other?
Yours is back. What? Apparently?
I see that.
What? I'm a real boy! And Reap Chief just jumps in for him.
But what? Is that just like the edge of the world? I like how it's literally
Yeah,
just... The sea just becomes
Marbles?
something
Ping pong balls.
covered in flowers.
And
I was going
a
with ping
giant wall of
I like
water.
ping pong balls.
water lilies.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're really just sprinting to the end here.
Yep.
They're gonna meet Aslan probably.
It's Aslan's country. They found heaven, Jacob.
Does this mean if I just get on the ocean and start sailing, I'll sooner or later across to heaven? Why not?
Not in our world. Our world is round. I don't know what Narnia is. Narnia
Is it a
is...
fucking wave?
What the heck?
I don't know.
It's a giant wave.
Like I said, it's just some random sandbar in the middle of the ocean,
Why were
but
they
there's
trying
a
to
giant
get
wall
here
of
anyway?
water.
I thought they were just trying to defeat the evil. Which
No, I mean, while they're there, might as well, right?
no,
I don't
I think
know.
that kind of was
Yeah.
what they were saying.
It's a big wave. Would you walk in?
Why not? It's Aslan's
Yep.
country. They want to see Aslan.
Oh, look who's behind him.
Very well indeed. Come far. Now your journey is at its time.
Is this your country?
No.
Yeah, my country is a strip of sand here. Yes, because your father is dead.
You should know that if you
Yeah.
continue, there is some return.
Because only the dead can go beyond.
Yeah.
Caspian, don't do it.
Do it, Caspian. Give the kingship to the mouse.
Yeah, the mouse stay. Like the one thing I remember from this, the mouse stays for some reason.
Yeah. Reap Chief goes over to Aslan's country.
And two, what was taken from me and what was given. I was given a kingdom. People. I promised to be a better king.
You're still better than
Keep their
the
fathers. All right.
9 Caspians before you. Because the
Yeah.
9 Caspians before you tried to kill off all the Narnians.
Yeah. Went on a complete genocide. Reap Chief's gonna go.
I guess so.
Yeah.
One country was made.
No one can be more than it's true.
Yeah. So he's gonna get a big old hug from Eustace, I guess. And
Probably.
Lucy, probably. Yeah.
Well, Lucy hugs everybody.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I suppose.
Yep.
Now that CGI of his fur around her hand looks a little weird.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm trying to remember. Does like the water wall open up, or does he just like dive in?
I
don't even
guess we
remember.
will find out in a bit.
Yeah. I was a whining bitch, but you're my only friend here. I'm gonna miss you type of situation here.
Does Eustace finally believe that
Give him a
Narnia is
hug.
a real place, like, and he's not just dreaming? Is that kind of what happened there?
Apparently. Yeah. Oh, there's a little boat for him, of course.
It looks like half a coconut shell.
Yeah. A tiny little shell and paddle for him because you know what?
Wait, what?
So is Reaper Cheaplet committing suicide? I can't see how this is acceptable.
I don't.
He was
Yeah,
in
I
perfect
don't
health.
know.
He wasn't overly old.
Yeah. He wasn't dying in any way. And here it's like this is apparently Edmund's and Lucy's last
Yeah.
turn to Narnia, I guess.
In your world, I have another name.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
You must learn.
Yeah, in here they're just not even hiding it. 100% Jesus allegory, not even gonna hide it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Okay, that was a little weird. So they're just gonna go back to their world by going through the magic portal, and Caspian has to go back out to sea and face the return trip alone.
Yeah. Apparently.
That's good. You might see Eustace again. I actually can't remember.
I guess. And Lucy just.
Well, yeah, she always cries and hugs him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Narnia and yet of me with you.
All right, Eustace, you have redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he comes back in the.
No, he does. Eustace comes back in another book. There's 8 Narnia books? Oof.
Is there a lot of them? Wow.
Is Eustace in 3 of them by himself?
I think so.
Ew.
Wow, for real? Dang.
Well, because I know out of all of them, 2 of them don't feature the Pevensies at all, which leaves 6 books. So...
So now they're back in their bedroom.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like.
But look, they're suddenly dry. They're not wet at all.
Yeah, they're suddenly super dry.
CGI. You can kind of see how it's blurry around their edges.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. Another thing that they could have done, I guess that never mind, I take it back. Well, I was thinking what they could have done is had it reverse it where they're sitting in dry clothes and they have the water come in, but then everything in the room would float, and I mean even they would float, so that wouldn't really work.
One more clothes left. Also, remake. Listen. The money. Is on our own.
Yep.
This is not going to be such a whiny little Santa.
No, maybe 3 of them.
And of course, it's used just Williams tank. Cheap in the painting now. I don't know how that worked, but just honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
No, the Jill Pole that they mentioned come to visit Eustace, goes with Eustace to Narnia in one of the other books.
Who?
His mom said, Eustace, are you upstairs? Jill Pole came to visit. Jill apparently goes with Eustace to Narnia in the later books.
On some other occasions. Huh.
That's what I was looking up because I was trying to remember how many. This is a song? Cool.
Yeah, of course. They were trying to make this into epics like they did Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings had a song at the end of every movie, so apparently they were trying to do that. So that was the third Narnia movie and the last one, because there's no way in heck they're going to make any more, apparently. Until they try again in like another 10 years, because you know what? It's Hollywood. They're open for this. So, music by David Arnold.
Oh, there's only 7 books.
7 books. Will Poulter. Yeah, okay. Will Poulter's the guy who played Eustace, and like I said, you can find him. Like you said, he's in Maze Runner.
He's gonna be.
Oh gosh,
well, he's gonna be in.
I just can't think of anything.
Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Adam Warlock.
Oh, real? Wow.
Yeah, he apparently.
Oh, cool.
Apparently had to buff up on the steroids too. Dude got thick.
When he was doing Spider-Man, he had to put on a bunch of muscle. Then he did a different role where he had to lose all that muscle and put on some weight. And then he did Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, you're talking Seabiscuit, man. Damn near killed him too.
Yeah, it's not really healthy to do that to your body. But anyway, yeah, Eustace and Jill
don't do that.
go back to Narnia twice after this movie. So I think the silver chair is still King Caspian, and then the last battle is a ton of time has passed again between Narnia. But I don't think
between then and
I mean, I'm a little sad that they couldn't manage to finish out the whole Narnia story, but honestly, this wasn't a terrible place to end it. At least you got to finish out the seventh arc.
It leaves it open. It leaves.
God, even the fifth movie was 2.5 hours long. Jesus.
Yeah, they're long.
Yeah. So, no, like I said, it's just Narnia really doesn't translate. Won't really translate. I mean, I think you can make a really good TV show out of it,
like miniseries. But I don't.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure you could easily. But like I said, unfortunately, you just can't. I don't see it translating.
Jacob, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but they did a early run of cartoons on HBO a long time ago, and they were kind of serialized.
Yeah, it's before our time.
I think it was made possibly in '79.
Yeah,
they were.
I didn't see
good
those then, so
comparatively.
No. Okay. So, but hey, if you know
Honestly,
if they're on
because
something,
they're so
just let
old,
me know, and then I can look them up.
Maybe on like YouTube.
So, they're probably on YouTube, honestly. Is that how do you think I watch Hogan's Heroes on YouTube? So,
I think it's just
do you know what they're
it's
called?
literally Chronicles of Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe animated, 1979.
Okay. So that would have came out like around the same time that they were
it was the time of animation, and it was beautiful.
Unless there was another one.
No, this is, I'm pretty sure, the only one.
Because this one's only The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and it was...
Is that it?
Yeah, it was animated in 2 parts on CBS.
No, maybe that's enough.
Hold on. With the weird animation of the 70s.
Well, with the way they're making TV series, fortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Granted, okay, didn't they say that they were making a Harry Potter miniseries too, or was that just the Legacy of Hogwarts?
I think it was the Legacy of Hogwarts video game.
Okay, I've been hearing good things about that, so I'm probably gonna pick that up myself. So, because I've been hearing a lot of good things, and I do kind of like I like the Harry Potter universe more, kind of. So I might pick that game up. We'll see. So that was the last of the Narnia movies, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We have no idea what we'll be watching next week. Well, I won't be here for pretty much the rest of February. But we have no idea what we'll be watching in March. So thanks everybody for joining us. Good night. Good night.